Welcome back to another episode of our Norwich City save on Football Manager 21. And a few games off camera, I'll catch you up. We beat Man United 3-1. Really solid performance, as you can see. We went 1-0 down, but we turned it around. Really good performance. And then away to Everton, Daniel Hernandez gets a brace and Isaac Sabel. First time they really click in a match this season, which is good to see. And then we smash Feyenoord 7-0. Mohamed gets a hat-trick, who is really finding his own form now. And then two really bad performances against Watford and Tottenham. Less said the better. We bounced back with a win at Fulham, just get by. Hernandez with a goal and Franco with a penalty. He's missed 2 and scored 2 this season. And then a 2-2 draw against Leicester. I mean, really dodgy form after the Feyenoord game. Isaac Sabel and Daniel Hernandez again. We beat Wolves 3-1. Really solid game. Christian Diaz, who's now out for 4 weeks, he obviously got injured, so he's been out the last game and towards the end of January. Hernandez and Sabel again, and we smashed Woking 8-0. Changed the team. Carl Berg got his first appearance for us, got a goal, the first goal. And then, as you can see, Hector Ortega, who I signed a couple of days ago, gave him a game at centre back. I see more of a left back. We need to get that crossing up, but he gets himself a goal. And then, a few familiar goal scorers. And also Cameron Riley got his first game as well off the bench. And he's the youngest Norwich City player in the FA Cup. About some signings. I think a player that we got in was obviously a scout, Omar Andres as well. He didn't play, but he looks like a really decent player. 20 passing for an 18-year-old is pretty nice. And also, I think we got one more player in, Ruben Orez, just a bit more of a, £2 million. Could just be a deadly goal scorer when he grows up a bit. Not too exciting. But that's everything off camera. We're going to play Brighton and Leeds now because I feel like they're both away and they're both mid-table, Brighton and Leeds. As you can see, if we win, obviously we go top because Liverpool have a game played more than us. But it's so close between the top 4, even the top 7. Like Aston Villa basically dropped off a little bit, but it's so close. I think these 2 games are games that you have to win to even have the bottle basically to show that you really want to go after that title, especially a top 4 chase. So we'll play Brighton and Leeds. We'll dive straight into it. This is a squad. And this is the team I'm going to play today because Ben Chilwell, he's got 10 assists and 10 starts. And he had 4 in the last game in the FA Cup, which I know is a bit mad. But he's actually, I just want to play him. If you look at his average rating in his last 5 games. And I just think it's very rare that a 35-year-old left back knocks out a really good 19-year-old left back in the starting lineup. I just thought he had to start. Carlos Andre is preferred to Marcelo to replace Diaz. He had a really good game as well. And Daniel Hernandez will be shadow striker behind Mohamed and Sabel. I think Mohamed's done enough now to really put pressure on these 2 strikers, especially that he's got the same goals as Hernandez in less games. So, Ashley Hunt's to the bench. Marcelinho, we renamed him nickname. It was in the comments, so I thought it's a really good point, so we'll do that. See if he can live up to the Ronaldinho expectation. Obviously, since joining, he's only started 3 times in the league and he's only started once in the league. So, it's probably my fault that he isn't blown up just yet, but he's got the potential to. And it'll take a year or 2 to really see that. And Lillis and Carlos, we'll keep an eye on him. I need to have a bit more of an analyze these players to see where they're best suited. Because I'm probably playing them slightly in the wrong role and stuff like that. Or off-camera stuff. But we'll dive straight into the Brighton game. Like I said, we need to win these 2 games. And there's been a role change for Franco. Put him as a Mazzella. He's now getting used to the position way more. But I just need to try and find his form a bit better because, he's such a good player to get involved. But he's more of a dead ball specialist and stuff like that. And he just works really hard for the team anyway. So he can play anywhere and do a good job. We'll get straight into it now. I think then we'll play these 2 games and maybe towards the end of January might come back. I'm not sure. We've got a lot of excess money to pay clubs for the players I've already signed, so I have to be really careful. It's like a fake 80 million in the bank, and especially transfer wise, it's like as Hernandez gets an early goal, Gabriel is now top assist. It's not Chilwell, but I'm sure they'll battle in this game for the top assist charts as Hernandez finishes near post. So that's good to see. Puts us back top of the table by 2 points. But yeah, so I need to be careful with money. That's why I bought a few youngsters to keep it interesting to get, because they're quite cheap and stuff. But yeah, I need to make sure next summer I can't spend too much unless there's big sales. Camboala, I rejected 50 million from a Chinese team as Hernandez heads just over. Camboala, yeah, he's 27 or 28 now, but he's just such a physical rock and a really good player, recovery player. Yeah, I'd want like 70 million, and I'd want it like all up front really, or like 50 plus 20, but they were offering like 33 million plus like 25. But yeah, I kind of want to keep him anyway. He's like a really good Rick Wall. No transfers for anyone else. Isaac Savell will probably get a bid in, but we'll have to see. If it's like over 140, around 140, 150 million, like it'd be really hard to say no. I would like to think I would, as Brighton managed to somehow bombard their way through and they level the game 1-1. Really bad defending there. I was too busy talking, but is it Chilwell? Franco? This is Chilwell. I was bigging him up. He gets skinned, and yeah, it just bounces back off Franco, I think. So, not too much you can do about that. Gregory Davids, finding it hard to settle in. Maybe probably where I'm playing him. Maybe he should be advanced further, but again, I think it's the same with Marcelo, Carlos, and David. They're all probably not playing in the exact roles they should be. But that will come with time anyway. As we get the second game underway, the second half underway, yeah, we drop down to second place for now. But I'm hoping we can turn this around as McAllister whips the ball in, and it looks like really really lucky to get away with that. Chilwell clears. Yeah, I think yeah we'll wait 2 minutes. I'm trying to hold back from the changes, but Mohamed's not having a brilliant time. Nor is David. So we'll see. Hopefully we can survive this attack. And then a personnel change might be needed. As Brighton, they're really knocking at the door now. I think we'll get Hernandez up top now. We'll get Marcelino there. And yeah, why don't we get Vasily in? And I think the same goes to him. All these centre mids, playmakers. I need to make sure I get the balance right. But yeah, hopefully we can turn this game around a little bit. As Brighton coming on his left hand side, they're getting into the box again. Cambarlo away. We can't really retain the ball. I don't really want to either. To be fair, we do want to play a counter attacking, so there will be a lot of risky passes, probably not making the target. So we're used to that. This was just launching it. I think we're playing Route 1. Daniel Hernandez, DeFranco, squares it to Vasali, and he smashes it into the top right. First goal of the season for him. But yeah, what a strike that is. I do want to try and get a few more goals out of him. Obviously, he needs to have a few more starts for that to happen. But it's a really good goal. Hernandez does well to keep the ball in play. Gets past his marker. Pulls it back to Franco, who has composure to find Vasali, smashes it straight in. I'm going to have to rename his nickname because I'm not going to be able to say his surname ever in my life. Matthew Dowes can come in. Matthew Dowes has been really good actually. He's got a couple of goals, and every time we come on, he's seen out the game and stuff. Like I said, he's just got such good work rate, and he's technically gifted as well. So I am a fan of him, but also on loan, so it's much better. As we hopefully see out the game, I haven't tweaked it. A few of the last few games I've tweaked it, gone a little bit more defensive, and we've always seemed to concede. So I'm going to try and leave it. I mean, I'm making an excuse up. I was talking too much to change it, but that's the reason now. Sabal goes through, and it's one of those near post non-efforts. They just boot at the side net and all the post. There's another highlight. I was hoping that was it. quite risky play. Yeah, three of our players do go quite high up. But we'll see what happens. Throw it to one of our players. Go on, McAllister. Dispossessed by Marcelino, and then we're dispossessed back. Don't do it again. Don't make me say the word 3 times in a row. As Ruiz has the ball and they're offside. So that should really conclude the game. 2-1. It's good results away from home. We've got another away game after this. I think they're just quite vital games. I think it says a lot. Like, not the toughest opposition. 2 away games in a row in January. I think it means a lot. So I wanted to show these games just to show it's probably more character. Not like we're going to smash them. But next, I think it's Leeds off the top of my head. Yeah. So I think we'll jump to there and I'll see you guys at the Leeds game. So we're back for the Leeds game. The only tweaking formation I'm doing is Marcelino's coming on. He's going to play attack mid instead of Hernandez as shadow striker. Mohamed gets dropped just for this game. Ben Chilwell keeps his place in the team. And yeah, I think that will be everything. Same tactics. I'm not going to tweak too much. Back us to play the way we want to play and get a result. Daniel Hernandez, I thought, he deserves going back up top, I think. I mean, when he gets a goal, I think he has to play up there. Mohamed is progressing really well, and I think Sabel is undroppable in any form, really. I mean, Hernandez turned out to be, but anyway, Marcelino's been playing really well recently, so I think just play him attack mid, on attack, and see what he can produce. And Ben Chilwell, I think Vega's quite tired, but he has to play. He's got a low injury proneness, so that should be good. But Ben Chilwell, he didn't do anything wrong last game, so I think he gets another chance at playing. I mean, 3 games in about 12 days for him probably isn't the best idea, but we'll see what happens as Leeds nearly go 1-0 up. Poor defending. We play a high line, obviously. Obviously that tends to happen. But hopefully we're not so split apart as easy as next time. There's Garner's on the ball. They go up to the left-hand side. Hickey, nice name. As Leeds are having quite a good spell of possession, but we intercept it and we boot it long. Route 1, Hernandez. Is he going to score? He's missed all the sitters and he doesn't this time. Vega boots it long. There's nothing pretty about that. And Hernandez that's why he got so many goals last season. 1-on-1 with a goalie, dinks it. And I think they said it was his 50th league goal. Or maybe just goal for the club. But yeah, Vega boots it long. It's a good touch from Hernandez. And it's a really nice little dink into the top right-hand corner. It's an instant highlight. I suppose I can always drop the defence a little bit because it invites them on. But I think we're playing alright. I think the defence isn't too bad. But I do like the whole quite direct passing to the 2 strikers because they're so good at holding the play up. They're good on the ball. Sabel gets the ball. He bursts past and it's a good save by Henderson. I wonder if that's Dean Henderson. I wouldn't think so. I'm going to check when his name pops up again. Franco puts it in. Back post. Oh, really good play actually. Hopefully we don't get sucker punch tears. Leeds look to counter-attack. They've got plenty of numbers forward. It's a good tackle from Kabir. Really good tackle. Really reliable. I think... I was going to check then. Damn it. So quick. This game looks quite lively, I would say. As we boot it long. I feel like everyone knows the tactic. just boot it up there. But I think when you've got 2 really good strikers, as in elite level, I would say, it'd be stupid not to get them on the ball as quick as possible. And you've got the players to do really good passes from depth as well. As Leeds, you think they go on all, but it's offside. It's the high line. See? Good job I didn't change it. I know what I'm doing. Wow, you say that. I still can't get past the whole... Is it Dean Henderson? Dean Henderson. Imagine that, drop on the H. And it is Dean Henderson. 105 caps for England. Well done. Wow, went to Porto. And he was obviously just an absolute beast at Porto. And 18 million back to Leeds. 20 one-on-ones. I mean, that's mad. And it's good that Hernandez dinked him, so obviously Not that good, Dean Henderson. I say that. Yeah, let's not taunt the opposition. As Franco whips the ball in, it's cleared by the Leeds defence. It's whipped in again. Dean Henderson comes for it, but then Daniel Hernandez just can't capitalise on a bit of chaos in the box. I think obviously a backup right back would be needed at some stage. It's a good block from us. Oh my goodness me. Ben Chilwell. He hasn't done anything wrong. He deserves to start. It looks like he's offside, but thank goodness Ben Chilwell absolutely blast the ball at somebody's head. I mean, we're riding our luck just a little bit here. That was mental. Please show us the whole thing. So he is offside in the initial playthrough. It's blocked and bonk. Oh my days. Marcelino, he's done this. Oh, incredible. This is a Ronaldinho in him. Sabel. Burns past, he ain't going to score from there. Dean Henderson does a really good save, to be fair. He's obviously a brilliant goalie on this. And he's good in life. Not brilliant, but he's good. Franco whips it in. Here's the second chance. Goes low. Carlos Andre. Franco's quite an inviting cross there, but it gets dealt with. It's non-stop, I think, these highlights for both teams. I think it's like a really open game. Oh no, not again. I feel like I should have learned from this. They do get numbers up the field really quickly, Leeds. But hopefully, they've given it away. Can we recycle quite well? We can-ish, and then we boost it long. I shouldn't be surprised. That's the way I've told them to play. It's Chilwell. I mean, can he make up for his sketchy performance so far? What a ball that is, and what a finish. Ben Chilwell smashes it across, and I think, well, it's a good cross, but the finish is even better. To just delicately get your foot in the position to use the pace of the cross to just cannon into the top right corner. When you're playing like five-a-side with your mates and someone does like a decent ball in, and you think, oh, I'll do that, and you just shin it near post, and it's like, or you don't really make contact. Your standing leg hits the ball instead. That's what you should do. But in reality, it's the whole standing leg. From my experience, anyway. As we get a bit more control in this game, Leeds look really dangerous on the counter attack if they can pull their passes together. But I think they are quite vulnerable at the back, especially that they're not brilliant defensively. As Dean Henderson, Chilwell with a really good ball, and oh my goodness, Sabal should be scoring that, but it just shows Chilwell's got like 15 crossing, I think, and obviously João Pedro Mendo's got like 11, which isn't too bad for his age, but 15 is causing absolute mayhem. Marcelino's is quite tired. He's picked up a knock. I think we'll get Ashley Hunt on. I think he's I'll put him advanced playmaker because it's a different role for him, and he's got like 18 vision. His passing isn't brilliant, but hopefully he just dribbles and just runs around like a loony. Yeah, really good first half. Don't want to just let our guard down just yet though, because it's a big result. Big result this would be. It's a good performance as well. I think you can tell we're playing really well, but David's just he's probably just keeping the ball well, but he's not really doing too much with it. And I've changed it from a deep line playmaker now to advanced. So I thought he'd be a little bit more creative. I'll have to just check his stats a bit more in depthly, as Leeds do manage to get a goal that isn't disallowed, and it's got a little bit more tense. I think, Franco will probably have to come off in a minute, as Leeds are probably gonna. Are they going to try and get another one? Yeah, well, they're going to try, but are they? That's the question. As Hernandez manages to break away, it doesn't look too promising in this position. I'm not sure if he can work a shot off or, as Leeds are really lucky not to give away a penalty there. It looks like he went through the back of him, but referee says play on. Camboada to Vega. David puts Sabal through, please finish. And it is. And I was just talking about Gregory David, and that is a really good ball. And that's probably why he should play on the pitch, because he probably just ticks over. There's plenty of other players in front of him that probably get all the credit. So maybe that's what happens. And he just keeps the ball well. And then when he does get the chance, it's a really good ball. And Sabal on his weaker side manages to finish off really well. We'll get Matthew Dowes on. I'll get Marcelo on because he can just drop back into that whole ball and roll then a bit better than the centre mid version of it. And we can look after Vega a little bit. I mean, I haven't really been caught out with the whole Vega being like suspended. He doesn't really get enough yellows to get suspended. He doesn't get red cards really, and he doesn't really get injured. So really fortunate, but that is definitely like a part of our team that's quite worrying. That if he went, I don't know what we would do. We would get by obviously, but we'd have to change things up a little bit. I think that's a massive win. These 2 games I think says a lot. Man City can get level with us still, but goal difference would keep us top. But Man City, Liverpool, Man United, Arsenal, Tottenham, they're all coming back. They're all trying to chase back down that title, and especially Man City, they've turned it around really well, and we know how good they are in this save. But yeah, I think that's like a really, really good game, really good result. We'll look at the squad now. You can see, obviously, I think Ben Chilwell, he's going to have to be rested for the next game, but he's given a bit of a battle at left back, which I really like. But yeah, as you can see, like Isabel's got 16 goals, Daniel Hunter's 12, Mohamed 10, and then loads of assists just sprinkled around everywhere. Even the goals when you look at them. But yeah, the assist makers, I think it's like the whole team. So it's not like a primarily one type of player. You look at key passes for Ben Chilwell, 66, which is absolutely incredible. 76, obviously, from Franco. You expect that from a player of his quality. And I guess tackles are incredible. So Franco does an awful lot. But yeah, David's got 5 assists, so he's got more than I thought he did. So yeah, I think that will do for now. I think the Man City game will be massive. I think I'll definitely come back for the Man City game, and I'll probably play all these. Maybe a one-off game, short episode, just a Man City special, and we'll get into the Bayern Liverpool Bayern, like maybe triple header. I'm not sure, but we'll see. I think, yeah, we'll come back for the Man City game, and I'll let you know about any chance of business, but I highly doubt it. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you're new, subscribe, and if you enjoyed it, please like it, and I'll see you guys next episode.